If Cole and Frasconi had survived the events of Reacher Season 3, Episode 4, they absolutely would have been part of the Special Investigators. Reacher Season 3 adapts Lee Child's Persuader, with the series diving a little deeper into the titular character's time in the Army. The first 3 seasons have been smart with how they've doled out information about Reacher. In Season 1, his past is somewhat mysterious, while the second season detailed his time with the 110th Special Investigators. Reacher Season 3's Dominique peels back a big part of his history. Not only does it introduce Reacher's mentor, General Garber, Andreas Apergis, but it also explores his friendship with Sergeant Dominique Cole, Mariah Robinson. Cole's gruesome death at the hands of arms dealer Quinn, Brian T., sets up the events of the 3rd season, with her murder being one of the most tragic scenes of the series to date. Cole's work with Jack also feels like a precursor to the formation of the 110th Special Investigators Unit. Cole works with Reacher before the Special Investigators are even formed, as Garber fears Reacher is becoming swamped with too many cases and assigns the sergeant to work with him. What's funny is that Reacher himself mocks the notion of having a team and labels them his Special Investigators as a gag. It's likely working alongside a bright, resourceful officer like Cole changed his mind. Also joining the case is Private Tony Frasconi, Robert Botsoki, who harbors a very obvious crush on Cole. Tony isn't as sharp as Cole, but they prove to be a good team. That's part of what makes Dominique such a bummer of an episode, where Frasconi is killed trying to defend Cole, while Cole was captured, tortured, and executed after trying to arrest Quinn. In an alternate reality where the arrest went as planned and Quinn went to prison, Reacher would have definitely made Cole and Frasconi part of his Special Investigators Unit. Reacher doesn't give a clear timeline regarding how long after Cole's death the unit was formed, but it probably wasn't too long. The team itself would become a surrogate family for Reacher too. This is where he met Bestie Neagley, Maria Sten, alongside the likes of Dixon, Serinda Swan, and O'Donnell, Sean Sipos. Cole would have fit very well into that group, which makes her fate all the more poignant. A flashback showing the first meeting between the Special Investigators in Reacher Season 2 shows they're all starting from scratch. Reacher has handpicked the team because they're the best at what they do, and they quickly learn to work together despite wildly different personas. Had Cole, and possibly Frasconi, been part of the group, there would have been a different dynamic. Given her experience working with him, Cole would have been Reacher's second in command, and he would have demanded the unit treat her with as much respect as they gave him. Given the smarts Cole displayed in her investigation into Quinn, including a natural knack for logical deduction and interrogations, the unit could have been even more effective. Sadly, Cole was still a rookie when it came to combat, which is how Quinn overpowered both her and Frasconi. It's clear from Dominique that Cole and Frasconi's killings haunted Reacher, and he feels responsible after assigning them the job of bringing Quinn in. Cole, being such a natural, may have blinded Reacher to one detail. She was still a rookie, since she had done such excellent work on the Quinn case. Reacher felt she was owed credit for arresting him. Admirable as that was, he should have known Quinn was too much for rookies to handle. Compounding the tragedy is Reacher's realization that Frasconi was shot in the back trying to protect Cole. Reacher has earlier warned him off turning his back on an enemy to shield Cole. Reacher was said to be rigorous in his selection for the Special Investigators. So while Neagley and others were relative newbies, they had more experience than Cole and Frasconi. Dominique is the unofficial origin story of the Special Investigators, revealing how the idea for the team was formed, and the tragedy that Reacher had to learn from. Cole's death is also Reacher's motivating factor in tracking down Quinn, and after failing to kill him the first time, he won't be making the same mistake when they meet again.